Go ahead, knock yourself out.
What's up guys, X-Edge here, and this one's a bit of a late video. I should have done this at least, let's see, 3 or 4 months ago. This was about the time that MCM was about, so this was back in May, and I'm only making this video now because, yeah, it just came to mind. Anyway, so this is going to be my video about my thoughts on playing Tekken 7 and just my views and opinions about it. So this happened back in May at MCM London Expo Comic Con, where we had a chance to play Tekken 7 for the first time, as it was announced being in the UK for the first time. So, and I was going to this event anyway, but the fact that Tekken 7 was there just made it even more sweet. So at first, when my friend notified me about the cabinet for Tekken 7, I was a bit disappointed because I thought there were going to be like lots of cabinets for the game, but it was literally, as you can see in the video, just that one cabinet, and we had to share it. It was absolutely horrible, and the queue for the game was incredibly crazy. It was like you would wait for maybe 20 minutes to get a go, one match, and that's it. You want to play again, you have to queue up again, and it was just it was absolutely horrible, but it was worth the wait, knowing that, you know, I could play Tekken 7 for the very first time. And first off, right off the bat, the graphics are just sweet. It looks really, really good. Instead of just watching the video, when you see it in person, it just looks absolutely brilliant. And the other thing that I was trying to get used to was the whole tailspin thing. It looks difficult to do, especially on an arcade stick, because, you know, we had no controllers there, so most of the guys that were trying to play the game, as I was overhearing them say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna beat you with this character, I'm gonna beat you that character," and then halfway through the match, you'll hear some of them say something silly like, "Oh, I don't play on the stick, I prefer using a controller," which at least 80% of people said that thing there. I mean, it was a convention, so, you know, it's a bit of a casual thing. So most of the players and people who tried out Tekken 7 there were kind of just people, casual players, many casual players. So when I got a chance to play with my friend, even before this time, I was practicing Kasumi. I was practicing her moveset and stuff like that. And since most people have never seen Tekken 7 before, and you know how she brings out Tiger and stuff, to us that have seen it all the time, it's just like, oh, it's nothing new. But to those guys, to the casual players, suddenly seeing a Tiger just appear out of nowhere in a fight was absolutely hilarious to them. So there was no pressure on me. It was just my friend and I just putting on the show, and it was fun. Even and yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was really a lot of fun. Even the guys who were setting up the stalls saying, "Oh, that was a really good match," and it really was. And oh god, what else is there to say now? I was by this place for at least a couple of good hours. You know, I really wanted to get a feel of Tekken 7 and know what I'm going to be in for next year, as we all know that now Tekken 7 will be released early next year. I also got to meet a couple of the UK Tekken scene, so I saw a couple of players there, CK, Original Game Bugsby, I even saw King J. Some of those guys are really cool in person, you know. It was really nice to meet some of these guys and just talk and chill and just chat with them and stuff like that. It was really good. Yeah, the only thing that really bugs me about Tekken 7 still is just the whole tailspin thing, as I said before. It was just so difficult to play the game on a stick. The frustration was real, and oh, it was horrible, but I wanted to play the game and I had to endure it. And yeah, and I think that's practically it for at least my experience for playing it at MCM. But as far as the game Tekken itself, at least I can say a couple of things about it. First off, I'm really hyped about the game. Cannot wait for it, or actually I can wait for it to come out. We still have, you know, Tag and Revolution to keep us occupied until that time. So looking forward to that. Another thing is I'm considering having a new main, which will be Kasumi. Practiced a lot with her. I've gotten used to her movements and stuff, and I just like the way she plays in general. I just don't know, picked her up once, checked out her moves, and then played as her, and that was it. I was just sold. I'm not sure whether they're going to keep it in Fatal Retribution, but it seems that when you send out her Tiger and your opponent blocks it, it does guard damage. So that was something interesting that I noticed there. And also some of the trade-offs with the rage arts now. But that was pretty cool to see. A lot of crazy stuff happened in matches that kind of just made everyone shout and scream and get hyped and stuff like that. That was really cool. Oh gosh, what else is there? Do you know what? Screw it. Okay, I'm hyped for Tekken 7. That's all I need to say. Bye.